Hello, 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 hello. See if I can find this video now. I don't think anybody's going to really want to join me as I paint, but I figured I'd just go live anyway because here he'll be back soon and talk to myself, but to other people as well. Basically, on a cabin in the woods kind of painting, a little bit of snow and ice. It's not going to look like this when it's done because I'm very picky. A few days ago, and I'm not really a big fan of it. And usually, if I lose interest in a painting, I don't really want to pick it up anymore. But I found it's like a waste of canvas if I don't finish my painting. So basically, I'm just going to, and I don't really have a direction to what I'm going with. More related to those of you who are watching from my horror base. From my horror love, I do like to paint. And it's very relaxing. So, watching and you like to paint, you can ask me for some tips and tricks and all this stuff, but I'm a learn as you go type of person. So, most of what I know is all self-taught or through videos watching Bob Ross or the Art Sherpa on YouTube. Usually this is not how I go about doing my paintings anyway. I never really mapped it out, so it's not really turning out how I wanted. And like from here up, it looked fine. But as I got down here, I had so many things on the go in those spots because I don't want it here. And I know that's probably not the right way to do it, but it's going to be a snowy scene. So I'm debating whether or not to put somebody building a snowman over here and a couple of skidoos or sleds, as normal people call them. That means all. And I'm going to actually fill it in with two big trees, I think, on the side. That way I can cover like I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's actually a big line here. I waste paint down here on the canvas. So beauty about painting with acrylic paint is that it's easier to cover than it is if you're using oil. And I always water down my acrylic paint too much, I think. That's cool beans. I need to find a picture of, just for a second, because I want to see how what I'm doing here. I want it to look as realistic as possible because that's how I am. I'm not a big fan of abstract art. I know a lot of people are, so I guess it's your own preference. I just rather do my paintings more realistic than so. Seems like my internet is not cooperating with me. I end up having to cut my video short. Of course. I don't know if it's frozen or what is happening, but I'm just going to paint anyway. So if you can still hear me, if you can't, I'm sorry. but you never heard that. A lot of people, they did it because they're lazy. What would really make it easier? Depending on how big the canvas is I'm working with, I'll probably stand up for this little one. I'm not going to bother. So I'm just mixing some light blue. The blue is a cobalt blue with that down into the big open water that I have here. I didn't really want it to be open water. Actually, my original plan was to do ice pans and have people skipping on them, but I'm going to save that for another painting because I kind of just want this one to be. I'm getting bored with it now, and I don't like to work on paintings over and over again, especially when I lose. When I'm painting it, it doesn't have like that same kind of emotional balance, I guess, with it. I don't know. I can't really remember. I'm thinking. So with a little bit of navy blue, I added that to cobalt, and I'm just going down along the edges of the snow motion, like big X's, and that way it's going to blend with the lighter blue that I brought down. That's it. If I see, maybe that's just me, I do not know. But you want to do that on both sides. Because if it looks perfectly straight, it's not going to look real. It's going to look like, even though I do that. I do. So again, with that dark blue and navy colors. Oops, put my arm in the way. I'm just bringing it. Saving these ends. And push it down. Now, if your brush seems to be a little bit dry, you can get a little bit of water or whatever medium you're using. Like I said, I'm only doing this video until my son comes home, which should be soon. Do you want me to start from scratch? Like if you come across this video and you're like, oh, I missed her cleaning things, blah, blah, blah. Do a full video painting. Maybe I can do a horror painting. Let's take my materials. Literally, you don't need any fancy paint if you're going to be doing paintings that you're going to be hanging up in your wall in your own house, because you can work with any kind of paint. I've done paintings with my son's paint, and they turn out fine. And this is a mixture of acrylic tube paint by Stevenson and Cooler Paint for Paint Crafters. So I do wish I had like different kind of paint that I can use, because I like to try new things, and I did get a couple samples in the mail that I'm going to be testing. But yeah, so continuing with that blue and those two dark blues, the navy and the cobalt, you're going to make your brush damp. Bit of that lighter blue that you used and kind of blend it together up in the stream up here. Basically, what I was going to do is just tie in so to make sure your water, just to make sure it's going to make your water seem like it's actually flowing downwards. And it's okay if you have a little bit of a darker spot in some areas, because if you're looking at water, especially when there's snow on the ground, the water is not going to be perfectly flat, and it's not going to be all one solid color. When you got greens and browns and yellows, there's a reflection of trees. Sometimes, not in this water. And I'm just going to make that darker right here. Blend it in. Then you want to grab some of that light blue that you used up here and add some down here. Helps to create like an icy glow or a reflection from a little bit of snowbanks that we have here. So if you're looking at it, it's kind of like it's flowing down from somewhere. Now I don't have anywhere in particular where it's coming from because I have two peaks right here. So I'm just going to make like snowbanks here and probably throw in a couple of rocks so that we don't really know where it's coming from. Maybe this is a pond down here. Maybe this is a pond up here. This is a little bit of a river embankment thing. I don't know. I might end up putting a wharf here. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I just know that because I want to move on to another painting, I'm going to grab a bigger brush. I don't usually clean in between brushes because I find that the colors you're using throughout blend really great with it. So here, I'm just going to add like, it's like ice. You're bringing that right from the corners. And all this is white and that lighter white, that lighter blue that you use. And just bringing it down. So, where my sun is kind of shining through. So all this side, the light is going to be. And that's based on my judgment. Now, like I said, I'm not a professional. This is just how I paint, and I'm learning as I go. So I want more light on this side than I do over here, but we do have to have a little bit of light on that side, just so that you know that it's water. You don't want this side to look like it's popping right out in the sun, to be that dark that it looks unfinished. Yeah. You're probably wondering why I'm painting right over this here corner. The reason why is because I'm just going to go lighter and lighter with each one. If you start off with a solid color, you're going to end up painting it over. And these little bits of blues join together to make embankments. Almost like the snow just fell into the water. And am I trying to sound like a professional? No, maybe I shouldn't even talk. But it's fine, because I'm going to put in a tree here anyway. Right here is where my tree is going to come out. Mark a line, that way I'll know where to place it. So aside from me painting, I had fun trick-or-treating with my child. He enjoyed himself. I think he had more fun trying to actually scare people. Because every time we go to the door, he'd knock and hide. And then he'd jump out when they open the door. Which was super cute. And then he'd run away, like he didn't even want to get his treats. He was just like, yeah, okay, I scared you. I'm gonna go now. And I'm just here with the candy bag, like, Hunter, I'm gonna eat these when you're asleep, so I really need you to get some candy for me. Making an embankment here. It's good when you bring in the blues because it looks like the water is reflecting into the snowbanks. Is anybody watching me? I see one watching and there's no comments. So I don't know if it's just myself or if I'm talking to myself. The best thing about not washing your brush is that you can, when you add the white, I'm actually taking in some of the blue from the water into the snow, so it's like adding some more depth. You can't really tell in the picture because I'm using my webcam, but it is looking pretty cool, I must say. Cool, looking winter cool. Because I mean, so once you have your basic layout done of, you have your mountains, this thing over here going on. Like I said, this is gonna be a tree, so you can't make mistakes when you're painting unless you pour paint over your canvas. That can't be fixed because I poured it here. Then that's the only way you can ruin a painting. I've learned that. Here, so I'm just going to turn this little piece onto the cabin as a wood box, so it looks like wood in the winter. And I wanted to make like a path going into the cabin. I didn't know if I was going to have it not abandoned, but not used yet. Like no tracks and stuff. I don't know really what I want to put in there. Here's a little bit of. Here's what I put the blue, right? Like down in this corner now, I have so much blue going on. I'm just going to take and water down my brush and drag it right through in big X strokes. And this will cause a little bit of shadow. So when that dries, and we go over it with you're going to make your mountains and your snowbanks and everything pop. So back to your cabin. Go into the cabin now. I got some brown. Actually, I got burnt umber and some black. You don't want to use too much black because black is very overpowering. And the brush I'm using is a number. What number is this? There's no number on this one. There was a number. I don't even know. Shader 42, 442. That's kind of normal. I don't know how to read brushes. I'm just using a brush that's this big and taking some black, very, very light amount of black. You don't want to overpower. Put it on the brush and add some to the cabin. That you can't see because my camera doesn't work very well. And I was going to put a door on my cabin too, so I'm just going to use that same brush and get a flesh tone. This is a pretty boring video, isn't it? How long was this training for? Half an hour maybe? I'm losing my interest in this painting again. Even for, doesn't say, I'm not sure. But I'm so bored with this painting, I literally just want to give it up. But I can't, because if I do, then it will never be finished, and it'll be on my wall with the other 5 or 6 that I have lingering around, and I can't have any more hanging. So I'm going to find a tree and just paint that side. Normally, my normal approach when it comes to painting is to start in the background and work my way up. So as you can see, I did start in the background and I did work my way up. But when I got here, everything just became a mess, busy, and I forgot about painting for a couple of days. I started a few days ago, and I forgot about it like off and on. So now getting back to it, it just bores me. And I don't want to paint the full thing more because I do like my trees up here. I just don't like what I got going on down here. And most of my paintings always turn out like that for some stupid reason. So I'm just going to grab some and skin tone and a little bit of black. And we're going to paint a tree. It's going to seem watery and very faded, and you're probably going to be able to see this water through, but it's okay. I don't care. And I think I'm going to go with a birch tree. I'm allergic to birch trees. Did you know that? Probably not. I talk to you on a regular basis, but I know who I'm talking to. So I'm going to map out some trees. So right now, I put a tree right up to here. Now these trees are not going to be perfectly straight. If you walk in the woods and you see a tree that's perfectly straight, you're going to have to take a picture and send it to me for proof, because I have not yet seen a tree that is perfectly straight without a little bend or a crook or anything. And living in Newfoundland, we're surrounded by trees, so just let me know. And I think I'm going to put, what do I got? This picture. First way. Right here on the side. And I can start the tree. Put here. And I'm like twirl my brush because as I get up to the top, usually over here. When I'm talking, I get distracted too. And I always paint the sides of my canvases just because I cool like that. And I know, like, we always have a lot of birch. I don't have any birch trees back here, so I think I'm just going to fill in these areas with birch trees just because I like birch trees. Even though I'm chew them. What is this? What is this? This is not. I don't like my own video just because I want to feel special. Okay, so birch trees. Now, this is just the basic layout of my birch trees because, like, in all reality, if I started painting my trees right now, it's just going to ruin everything. So I'm going to put another one right here. Oh, I'm hungry. another little one right here. That must be not so late for me. Who am I kidding? Who comes to visit me? Nobody comes to visit me. I'm just usually here by myself. Or what hunter, not really by myself, I guess. Quite sad, really. That's why I talk to myself. Then I came across my YouTube account and I was like, damn, I should start up my YouTube account again. And then I had almost 200 likes, so I was really satisfied. Once I reach 200, I'm going to have another contest. So that's in like another 20 likes. I will be having another contest for anybody who watches this video. Yep. Not sure what my prize will be yet, as I'm not sure what my contest is going to be yet. But I have to cut my video short now. I can hear my child coming here. And to those who come across my video, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed me bullshitting my way through a painting. And I hope you like my glasses. And I will see you guys at my next video. Hit the like button if you are new to my channel. Subscribe. And if you like this video, just like it. If you like my painting, just let me know. I'll show you up close how it actually looks because and my camera's really crappy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.